Rockstar Games, what once started out as humble beginnings, led to an industry juggernaut. I still remember playing Grand Theft Auto 2 for the first time on the Sega Dreamcast and being completely and utterly blown away by the game world and the freedom that was laid before me. I still remember the excitement me and my friends had after school, checking out GameSpot of all places, which used to be great for video game news back in the day, having our minds blown by GTA 3 when it first went 3D on the PlayStation. It was like life-altering, dude. Vice City, and being worried the game would be pushed back or canceled due to the, what was it, DC Sniper? Oh, man. And then San Andreas dropped. Remember how hot that was? Still to this day, there's no GTA that feels like San Andreas, you know? It felt like with CJ, you could mold him to be the person you wanted him to be. Now look at Grand Theft Auto, what it's become. After 4, Rockstar started taking steps backwards. You can watch Crow Big Cat's video on GTA 5 versus GTA 4 and see the gameplay reset. The game became more rudimentary, less free. There was less possibility to do things. There's less work in the game physics. Well, and speaking of GTA 5, which I feel, honest to God, is probably the worst Grand Theft Auto of them all. Really, GTA 5 was the worst, in my opinion. I still haven't finished that game. It's the first GTA I never beat. Even when I had it on PlayStation, there's just something was hollow about it. Well, with GTA 5, they introduced us to the perfected GTA Online world. Now Take-Two Interactive has the live service monetization goat that they've always wanted, and they will milk it to death. As you all know, they tried killing Open 4 to stop people from modifying GTA 5 because they saw a dip in people buying shark cards and assumed that the mods were responsible. That's the only reason why they bothered to go after Open 4, was the idea that people were actually enjoying the game with free content rather than spending money on shark cards and buying some crappy new car in the game that's overpriced.
Where's my money? Where's the money? Where's that money, you fat motherfucker? Where's my money? Stay down on the ground. Stay down on the ground, you motherfucker.
Now that brings us to Red Dead Redemption 2, the successor to Red Dead Redemption 1, one of the critically acclaimed and cult classic games on last generation.
Hi, Reversal. Red Dead Redemption 2. What is that? Hi, Technique.
I still love Red Dead Redemption 1. Well, with Red Dead Redemption 2, we're going to have the same problem we had with GTA 5. There is going to be no single-player DLC.
I am shocked. Shocked. Well, not that shocked.
It comes as no surprise because basically these game companies are so hell-bent on live service that they can't see the forest for the trees. In their mind, the free DLCs, wink, wink, that are online are all the single player you need. You can play it by yourself. Whatever you say, dude. There's a huge difference between GTA 5's online DLC and the Ballad of Gay Tony, dude, from GTA 4. Like, for real. Rockstar. About to say it's probably more Take-Two than Rockstar, but who the hell knows? And I quote, we are 100% focused on online right now. Rockstar isn't working on any single-player DLC for Red Dead Redemption 2. What a surprise. Well, VG247.com got a chance to speak to Rockstar about the future of Red Dead Redemption Online, and they couldn't resist asking about the single-player DLC. Why does he say X? Because I'm from New York. Would you go to like an English guy, and when he says aluminium, would you sit there and go, it's aluminum, idiot? It's his fucking accent. Anyway, unfortunately, it doesn't look promising. We're 100% focused on online right now because, like I said, there's just so much to do. And we're just hoping to bring everything that a player can love about single player into the online world and flesh out. Listen, online is where the money is.
Real talk, real talk.
They want to keep you hooked on this monetization platform. GTA 5's online mode has made it the most successful IP in history. It's made more money than Star Wars. And it was out from 2013 till now. That's 6 years. It took GTA 5 online to make more money and then all of Star Wars, and it's been around since 1979, dude. Think about that. Think about the movies, the toys, the video games, the collectible figures, helmets, Halloween costumes. We're talking decades spanned in 6 years of aggressive monetization and microtransactions. You better believe they're going to do it again with Red Dead Redemption 2. Because that's all they care about in the gaming industry.
Loot boxes. Loot boxes have made headlines over the past year, and you, the moronic, gobbling maw of consumer idiocy that you are, have shown little to no regret in just plain dumping your money into this deeply insulting monetization model.
They will put out a good product. I'll give Rockstar this. At least they put out games you can still get into, except for 5. I thought GTA 5 sucked. But once that's over, once the single player is done, all that's left is their online. Or if you're on PC, modding the game. Thank God for PC mods. Rockstar sees its plans for online as no different to traditional single-player expansions, with each content drop adding something to Red Dead Redemption Online's huge world. The first of these was the recently released Frontier update, which added 3 roles and a bunch of quality of life improvements. If you want single-player, Red Dead Redemption 2's story is still there for you to play whenever you want. Well, there you go. It's a lot like, remember when Xbox launched and they had the original Xbox CEO? I can't even remember the guy's name.
The functionality of the box, some of the advantages that you get of having a box that is designed to use an online state. So that, to me, is a future-proof choice, and I think people could have arguably gone the other way if we didn't do it, and fortunately we have a product for people who aren't able to get some form of connectivity. It's called Xbox 360.
Right. So stick with 360. That's your message if you don't, if you don't like it?
If you have zero access to the internet, that is an offline device. I mean, seriously,
Why am I toxic?
Wow. Needless to say, we all know the dude got fired with a golden parachute, and then they brought in Phil Spencer, who everybody treats like the Jesus of Xbox, and all he had to do was not be a douchebag. That's how low the bar is in gaming, honest to God, for a CEO. Don't be a douchebag, and people will treat you like a hero. And what's shocking is only Phil Spencer can figure this out. Every other bigwig in gaming can't seem to keep that douchebag in the bag. Well, with Battlefield 5, the players are uneducated, and yeah, there were female snipers on the front lines for the British forces. Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Patrick Sutherland, for educating my retarded ass. We've said it before, but we all love single-player games, and Red Dead Redemption 2's absolutely massive story and equally massive epilogue are hopefully evidence of that. Online producer Tarek Hamad explained, listen, you don't need to blow smoke up my ass. I know that you guys now got a game that did very well. Red Dead Redemption 2 did well. Now it's time to try and get as much money as possible from the online, which is tragic. Single-player DLC really started to shine with Grand Theft Auto 4. We're just like, this is great stuff. And then we got 5 and it was over. But this is the future of gaming. One day, you won't even be able to buy your games and have them on a hard drive. You'll have to stream them fuckers. The day is coming, dude. And I feel bad for everyone else. I lament for the children and the adults of the future, because gaming is becoming as soulless and as corporately empty and as creatively bankrupt as the movie industry is and the music industry. Look at the movie industry. Look at it. Brie Larson's going to be in Star Wars now. For some reason, someone who makes decisions thinks this is a good idea, even though they're having trouble pitching another Captain Marvel. But you know what? Fine, go ahead, do it. I don't care. I'm getting used to watching things I love die. I take solace in knowing one day I'll be dead with them. Ah, crap. I forgot. To drive home the point that Take-Two doesn't give a rat's ass about the players, which I think people are starting to realize, Red Dead Redemption 1 still isn't on PC. Now, I'm going to have to paraphrase this as best I can, but to get the most out of it, you're better off watching a 16-minute video on Gaming Dan's enhancement project, Red Dead Redemption Damned Enhanced Project. This was a 4K overhaul of Red Dead Redemption 1 on PC. New textures, tumbleweeds, better lighting effects, depth of field, the whole 9 yards. He literally did an HD remaster of the game for emulators on PC. Take-Two Interactive, who have already done this to the guy who was leaking Borderlands information, has decided to use the same tactic on this guy by finding his personal information, calling his house, threatening him and his family, not even explaining to him what they don't like about him creating this mod at all.
Announced in August of this year, and now, less than a month later, has been cancelled due to Take-Two Interactive harassing the author of the project. Gaming Damned, a longtime member of the GTA and Red Dead Redemption modding communities, recently received phone calls from Take-Two representatives threatening legal action. Take-Two even called his family despite the fact that they obviously had nothing at all to do with the project. And from there, Take-Two Interactive did a bit of research and actually found a bunch of private information belonging to this person. They harassed his family, condescendingly talked down to him on the phone. They absolutely refused to specify what it is about the mod that they have a problem with. They've been absolutely relentless in convincing him to take down the mod without telling anyone why. Because God forbid they allow him to tell people why he would do such a thing.
Just that he needs to take it down. On top of that, not only did they want him to take it down, they wanted him to do it in silence. They didn't want him to tell people that Take-Two Interactive was bullying and harassing him and his family to take down the game because they don't want the bad PR. This is mafia tactics. It literally is. They find everything out about you, harass you, and then go, don't you tell the police or else. So when I see hardcore console gamers defending these companies to the hilt, waving the banner and the flag of, ha, it's not on PC, you realize you're supporting a company that if you ever got on their wrong side for something existing or asking questions or trying to improve upon a game that they themselves have done a shitty job of porting to current gen consoles, you have something wrong with you. These companies don't care about you. They don't care about how you feel. They don't care about what you want. The only thing they care about is your money. Get that through your thick skull. It isn't about PlayStation or Xbox or my exclusives, woo! It's about being a consumer. And on top of that, a person. You have rights, and you deserve better than this. But if you're too stupid to see that, continue being a slave with a white collar. I'm personally fine with it. As in, I'm fine with you being a slave with a white collar. They're gonna have to kill me. I'm the Kunta Kinte of YouTube, dude.